What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys, well, with the Banlist prediction video. I actually have a card I want to talk about in the market in a second, but looking at these beautiful Ultimate Rares, I mean, they're insane. Make sure to go to your local OTS store, as well as follow me on Instagram, links will be down below. And try to get these cards, because Ultimate Twin Twister, Solemn Judgment, and Chaos Dragon Living Here are gorgeous. And it's very few times you see a Yu-Gi-Oh player care about multiple Ultimate Rare cards. I mean, previous Ultimate Rare cards Konami has dropped on us. We've only cared about like one out of the three. But in this instance, most Yu-Gi-Oh players care at least for two of the Ultimate Rare cards, and in certain cases, even three. So it's kind of unique. Another thing also is Gravity Collapse. Now, once again, I'll get to the Market Watch in like 2 seconds. If you guys are part of the Yu-Gi-Oh Market Watch Facebook group, if not, comments, it's going to be in the description to join. I posted this yesterday. Gravity Collapse is a count trap coming out of Star Strike Blast. It says, send one face with single monster you control to the graveyard, negate the summon of an opponent's monster, and destroy your opponent cannot summon any monster to the end phase of the turn. With Crystal Needle Fiber coming out, this card's actually really good. Current market price has it roughly around $1, and no, it's not. We have an 82 wall, roughly around 350. After that's gone, this card goes up to any price that people decide. It's a Star Strike Blast card. If you guys watch my previous market watches, you know Star Strike Blast is just one of those things that just always puts out money. Okay, so let's talk about the Yu-Gi-Oh ban list. The reason you watch this video. Now, before we get into this, I want to say, guys, please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And comment question of the day. Very simple. If you could choose one card to be banned or unbanned, why? Which card? Comment down below. Love to know what you guys like and think, and I think everyone else wants to know. By the way, yesterday's comment question of the day, asking where's all the Paisanos, was amazing. Everywhere. Guys from Germany, Italy, South America, North America, Central America, Shambhala, all over the place. Paisanos are everywhere. So if you go to your local OTS store, we're there. Okay, and as time goes on, we're gonna keep growing. It's gonna keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And unlike other content creators out there, I'm actually trying to focus on the game only. And we're gonna might be seeing something different from that moving forward in the future. So keep an eye out for all this. Keep making sure to be subscribed. If you're not subscribed, hit that button, because it's gonna get big. It's gonna get crazy, and you're gonna want to be a part of it as a Paisano. It's up to you though. But looking at the current ban list, what I personally think is going to be banned, by the way, little disclaimer, I always do this during these bans prediction videos. In no way, shape, or form, this is the actual ban list video. This is my prediction based off the cards in the current game state. As I look at these ban lists, I look at it as the lens of Konami, as Konami should and would do, as they want to balance the game and promote more product. In order to promote newer product, you have to kill older product in order to make that product more successful. In order to create new tier 1 decks, you have to kill other tier 1 decks in order to make money, in order to progress the game, and in order to get players from not being bored with a good, stable, but stale format, in which the current format is. So with that said, let's go into the first card I say should be banned. Orcust Skeleton. Now some of you will go, wait a minute, V, you can hit Orcust Crescendo or orchestrated the Tower Babel. Tower Babel makes them play Orcust on either player's turn. Sure, you absolutely can. This card is the real problem card though. Think about it. This is the actual problem. Babel is an issue. And yes, if you hit Babel, they can use Symbol Skeleton on your turn. Okay, you're right, that is very broken. But why don't you just get rid of Symbol Skeleton so they can't use Symbol Skeleton at all? With Symbol Skeleton being hit, Orcust players will now have to play. They'll still have some cards they can play on your turn, but nothing that's heavy interruptions, like banishing Orcust Symbol Skeleton to bring out Galatea, or banishing Orcust to activate a negation they had Crescendo set back row, or banishing Symbol Skeleton to bring out Dingdusu to get a free negate. This is the problem card. Now, I noticed it just recently came out on OTS 20 Pack 12, and there's a highly chance that it won't get hit. I know that for a fact, but I think this is still going to be the best card to hit. More than likely, we would probably be seeing Babel get hit, which would definitely slow Orcust down, but I think Symbol Skeleton, it would be the real problem. And I wouldn't be surprised we're talking Symbol Skeleton by next ban list. Okay? Because I think Babel is definitely going to hurt it, but the deck's still going to be around unless Konami provides us with a new tier 1 deck, which we're just not seeing at the moment. Then we have Mind Control. Yeah, no, this card should absolutely be banned. My reasoning is very simple. Change of Hearts, Snatch Steal, Brain Control got errata, so it came back when nobody's using it. But Mind Control is broken. Woodawaker is limited. Mind Control is at 3. What? We all know Widow Ankle is broken. It was hundreds of, yeah, you can attack with it, but most players just Widow Ankle your monster to use it as leak fodder. Well, what about Mind Control? It's at 3. Decks are literally playing going second, maining 3 Mind Control because the card is that degenerate. It's just take any card you want. Just don't tribute it, okay? And you can't attack with it, but you can do whatever you want with it. I mean, there's probably nothing else you want to do. Oh, wait, Link? What's that about? Oh, okay, you could Link, I guess. Like, it's broken. And I think Mind Control definitely needs to go back to being banned. Any card, any free ticket card away, spell card, should be taken away. We can talk about Crackdown. Maybe I don't have it on this list, but maybe on another time we'll talk about Crackdown because that's another broken card. But right off the gate, Mind Control for any deck wanting to go second is kind of stupid. Like once again, you're changing your whole way you play your deck because this one card is that good. Why is this card around then? In fact, Instant Fusion. I know you're gonna say V again. Yeah, again. Yeah, to my dying day. Instant Fusion is broken. It's been around in every, and I mean every, tier 1 deck. That's been broken and degenerate. Think about it. Zodiac? Like, I was about to name a bunch of tier 1 decks and my brain just went, no. I'm just gonna use Zodiac, and then I had like World War II flashbacks. Vietnam flashbacks, whatever. But like, this card's ridiculous. Why is this card still around? Why is this card still here? This card should absolutely be banned. Any deck moving forward in the future is going to be running Instant Fusion. Instant Fusion by itself could bring out 1,000 Restrict, so you take your opponent's monster away by paying 1,000 light points, and then you go into a Link Creepo, all from one card. One card. And Instant Fusion is just not that fair of a card, to be honest with you. It's just such a broken card. I'm really shocked this card has not been hit, and I wouldn't be shocked when it does finally eventually get hit, because this card is just not such an unfair card. If you know any other tier 1 decks that abuse Instant Fusion, please comment them down below. I guarantee you I'm not alone in this. Then we have Out of Entity Afterthought. I think this makes perfect sense. Seeing the fact that your opponent can activate monster effects on the hand when you go into Out of Entity Afterthought is just ridiculous. I mean, yes, Konami definitely wants to promote combo decks, and maybe they'll hit Nibiru in the future, but this card going to arrive the gate preemptively to bring out Afterthought to lock your opponent out from monster effects in their hand, so any of the monster hand traps as well as Phantasmes and Nibiru can be activated. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I think this card absolutely should be hit, and I don't think nobody's gonna disagree with me on that one. I think it's a totally broken card. Then we have Unlimited. Cards that are just going to go to 1. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I got lazy with this one. I just shotgun all the cards I just wanted to go to 1. Normally, I really do evaluate the meta. I usually do like work towards this and try to go, okay, let's work on this, and let's get good reasonings. No. We have a lot of great contenders for going to Limited. We have a ton, and why not give you guys the full package as well as just tease you on 1 or 2 cards? So let's go in on it. Number 1's gonna be Harpy's Feather Duster. Yeah, this card should come to 1. Some people are going, wait a minute, V, that other Harpy's card coming out, the other card, that Lightning Storm, you can pop back row and front row and side row. Sure, the card's a really good card if you have no cards you're controlling currently on your side of the field. Hypothetically, you can play this card in the middle of the turn. You can play this card mid-combo. You can draw into this card, activate this card, and still continue your combo. This card's absolutely insane. And to see Happy Featherduster coming to 1 to TCG, wouldn't be a shocker to anyone playing the OCG. It'd be just another day. That's why I think this card should come back. This card's absolutely broken. This card definitely is a card that a lot of you players have been expecting for a while. And when it finally comes back, nobody's gonna be shocked, but the market will be shocked. And the secondary market is gonna go crazy. But if you did what I said, you're going to have your Stereo Destined Duel Prismatic Harpy's Feathersters. These are the money ones. Nobody's going to really be rocking the super rare TP8s. People are going to be playing with the Prismatic Harpy's Featherster, as they should, because this is the best version. Its prices are already going to go high, as you see the $18 market price, but it's going to go higher. I'm telling you right now, biggest advice for everybody, you keep 1 to maybe 2 of these, sell the rest if you when this card finally comes off the ban list. But once again, look at Harpy's Featherster, especially since we're getting that new Harpy's card, right? Harpy's Storm, whatever. Like, especially since we're getting that, it wouldn't be surprised if this card would come off the ban list to 1. And when it does come off to 1, yeah, you have a chance of regecking your opponent. That's why Regeki's in play, right? Oh, all right. Nobody plays that card. Dark Hole? No, nobody plays that card either. All right, that's true. Nobody plays those cards. You have a chance of a blown away back row. That's why people play Twin Twisters, right? Oh wait, they definitely play Twin Twisters. They play Red Reboot. People play all these get out of here spells and traps card. So that's why I think Harpy's Featherduster coming off the ban list to 1 will be that much more important. So once again, if you don't have this, you have a very limited amount of time, Mr. Wick. It's running low. Go get it. before it goes up high and you're buying into hype. Then we have Vanity's Emptiness. Now, I think Vanity's Emptiness is actually a really good card that should come to 1. And to be honest with you, seeing the OCG, seeing play in some decks and not seeing play in some other decks, it's kind of cool to see the duality of Vanity's Emptiness. This card, in my opinion, it's inevitable. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this back off the ban list. No rata, no silly little games, just Vanity's Emptiness coming off the ban list. And you can players are gonna go, well, V, that's not fair. That's the point of the Yu-Gi-Oh ban list. It makes unfair cards come back to balance the unfair meta that we're currently in right now. And if you say, well, this meta's pretty fair, well, hi, Orcust player. I'm everyone else. No, it's not. Just ask around your friends that don't play Orcust. Now, do I think this card should come back and be abused as it once was back in the previous meta? Absolutely not. But I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players have a lot of plays to get around Vanity's Emptiness. And with cards like, I don't know, Harpy's Featherduster, MST, Twin Twisters, Cosmic Cyclones, I mean, we got a couple of cards to just clean this away. And this will definitely change the mentality of a lot of players building decks moving forward into the game. Will it change yours? I know it will change mine. I know I personally will go, okay, whatever deck I have to play, I have to now play some backward removal. Hey, wait a minute. Party's Featherless is off the ban list? We'll just play that, because you always want this card. Moving forward, guys, we also have Pot of Avarice. Now, out of all the previous 2 cards, I think Pot of Avarice is least likely to come back. I don't know why this card's not being broken in Japan. Is there some kind of rata where it's like, you do its effect, afterwards you just mill 50? Like, I don't understand. But this card's really good. And I know a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players that will love this card to come back right now so they can easily abuse it in their decks. I don't blame them. And look at that Pot of Avarice. I wouldn't be surprised if this card just spike crazy high in value. I mean, I'm not talking about the Dark Relations for ultra rare. That's trash. If you had that, I'm sorry. You should have sold it. I'm talking mostly about the secret versions of Pot of Avarice, which is relatively low in value. If you want, you can look into the ultra rare versions as well. They're pretty high up there though. But I'm talking about those versions of Pot of Avarice. I think those are the best ones to get. This card is going to come off eventually in the TCG. And I don't know why it would see play or won't see play, but I know the hype immediately will hit this card fast. Then next we have Max C. Yeah, we're getting Max C to 1. Now, I really want this card to come to 3. But if it came to 1, nobody's really gonna go crazy about it and complain. And here's why. We have three copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous String, 3 copies of Court by the Grave, plus any other form of a negation from hand. In case you're playing against any control deck, they're gonna play like Solemn Strike, which is a broken card, to stop Max C. Why would they not? So, looking at Max C, I think it's a great card at 1. I would love to see it at 3. I really would. I really think it can come to 3. But seeing at 1 would literally be Konami's way of just taking a tip in of a really big, heavy card that's definitely going to change the mentality of players. Look at the OCG, it changed the mentality. It made their meta has Alter Guys, and they're talking about getting rid of Alter Guys and dealing with the Orcust. And a lot of them in OCG are going, whew, all right, we'll deal with Orcust. I mean, we have 3 Max C, and that deck's trash, right? Am I right, fellas? Yeah, but we don't want to deal with Alter Guys. Think of it that way. They have even harder hits to Alter Guys, but since they have 3 Max C, Alter Guys is still viable. Well, in this meta, when this card comes off here, even to 1, I don't think Alter Guys will be viable with 1 Max C, but then again, I don't think Alter Guys is going to get hit because they want to promote the new Alter Guys card. But what I do think is going to happen is, once everyone that has Max C, everyone playing combo, everyone even mid-range, got to go, okay, does he have it? Do I have it to stop what he has? And once again, it creates this 4D chessboard of a game state for players. And I think that's something really fun and really healthy. And I think, once again, having Max C come to 1, it's not going to be that big of a deal. If people think this card's not coming off the ban list, all right. When it does, I guess you're gonna disappear. Like every other naysayer. I don't know, you're crazy. Then when it comes to 1, they're like, oh shit. Yo, anyone got to Bird Max? Like, it's gonna happen. I don't understand why people are fighting the obvious. Like with Solemn Judgment, with Super Polymerization, everyone did the same thing. But when it came to 3, they were like, oh crap. Yo, anyone got Super Polymerization? Like, it's gonna happen. Okay, this is inevitable. I'm talking about 4 inevitable cards that are going to be dropping on us. This is inevitable. The only question is it going to be on this ban list, the next ban list, or the following season's ban list? But it's going to happen. And I always get confused when people go like, those guys don't know. Like, no, it's fact, buddy. Like, I'm sorry. Just be ready for it. Brace for it. Get ready for it. Set up for it. So when it does happen, you're ready. Maybe other people aren't, but at least you'll be ready. Next, we have Sky Mobilizing. Yeah, no striker players. We're not letting you breathe. We've hit enough cards. Konami's reprinted enough cards. And now you'll go, wait, V, but you just said that Orcust is going to be reprinted on a card, but we're getting a new card too. Sure, you sure are, but Orcust has not done as much as you guys. Orcust has not caused as much havoc and mayhem as Sky Strikers. Let's acknowledge it. Okay, you did though. You did a lot of damage. You had a lot of fun, and if you bought the deck during Dark Sabers, your car has so many mods on it, you really can't complain when it's time to impound it. It's gonna happen. Just make peace with it and move forward. And I think with Sky Striker More Engage being hit, we'll stop seeing, I don't know, Sky Striker Pura, Sky Striker 2 Draco, Sky Striker Orcust. We'll just stop seeing Sky Strikers play around with other kids. It's a bad kid. But it's a little thing. I think this card's broken. I really do think this card's gonna hit in the ban list. It's almost no question in my mind. I think new striker card looks really nice, but why are you still making more cards? Like, why have you, Konami? Why have you made Ultimate Rare Sky Striker cards and then just hit them after? Like, it just, what are you doing? Stop being lazy in your Ultimate Rare slots. Put it it should have been a Pistol. It should have been Borreload, a Borosword. It should have been Infinite Permanent. It should have been Phantasme. But you're like, you know what? They want kinda. No, Konami, you have to do everything what we want, and that's definitely not it. Even Striker players would have wanted Infinite Permanents over kinda. What are you doing? Anyway, looking at Sky Striker Mobilize Engage, I think it's an obvious choice that this card's gonna be hit in the ban list in some way, shape, or form. It might even be semi-limited, okay? I think the idea is somewhat retarded, but I think it should be absolutely limited, at least. Then we have Thunder Dragon Colossus. Yeah, Thunder Dragon players, let's be honest. If we're gonna hit Strikers, we're gonna hit Orcust, we're gonna hit Thunder Dragon. Like, it's like, what do you think? We're gonna go Strikers, Orcust, and we're gonna go, okay, that's fine. No, Colossus has to be limited. And you know what? To be honest with you, I personally think Colossus should be banned. This card's broken. This card's absolutely insane. You mean the card has an effect to save itself? The same card that has an effect to save itself also has the same effect to easily bring it out by using any Thunder Monsters? You mean the same kind of setup as what I just said all throughout? Has the same kind of effect to also stop you from adding cards from your extra deck, from your main deck to your hand? That's the effect? Yeah, no. Nope. That's gonna go to 1 at least. Now, do I think Thunder Dragon's gonna die with 1 Colossus? Absolutely not. I mean, looking at OCG, I think it mirrors what we'll see here. We'll see pure variants running three Titans and 1 Colossus. Almost a no-brainer. I think it's gonna happen. I'm more interested in Thunder Dragon Seafried, which I think is going to be the blowout deck of next meta. I've been saying it previously, and I'll say it moving forward. If Konami hits Strikers, Konami hits Orcust, and Thunder Dragons, because I think that would be the smart hit, I still see Colossus being the card to be used as a one-of in Seafried Thunder Dragon, Seafried Chaos Thunder Dragon, Seafried Chaos Thunder Dragons, anything else, a hybrid of the new combo deck that can 1, play around Nibiru, 2, be okay with cards like Maxi, because if you see Maxi, you just end with a Colossus or end more defensively, and 3, be the deck that can really go from mid-range to combo back to mid-range easily, as what I think we'll be seeing in the future. I think this is the future meta. Is it a be-all end-all? Absolutely not. But definitely post-bans, I think Thunder Dragon Seafood combo is the most safest deck. I don't think there's nothing Konami can really hit to shut that deck down, let alone the meta changing from Yu-Gi-Oh! Players playing Drone Lockwood in the main deck, or Maxi was to go to 3, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Players will obviously be playing that. Then I think this deck cannot play at all. But until that happens, post-banless, I think this would be one of the best decks out there. Next, we have Gigantic Diagram. 2 Draco players, how you doing? You know, since Maximum Crisis. Once again, just like the Sky Striker players, if you're a 2 Draco player and I said the whole burning miles thing on a car, whatever I just said, and you're like, haha, Striker players, dummies, you were before them. I think you should not at all say anything. Your head should be down. You should go, okay, yeah. No. Your deck is insane. Your deck is easily the best control mid-range deck we have in the game right now. I mean, easily, no question about it. And I think it's time we hit Gigantic Diagram to 1. The card's been around for a while. The deck is really good. Konami has made their money, which is more important than everything else I just recently said, because the minute Konami makes their money on you, they just slap you if you're still relevant, and then go, get out of here. We're gonna make room for new mid-range or control or combo decks, and you're in the way. And if you're in the way, trust me, Konami's gonna put you out the way. And in the case of Gigantic Diagram, I think it's very obvious this card and this deck, 2 Dracos, needs to be put to the side. What could happen afterwards? I don't know. Maybe Konami could bring back Monarchs. That'd be kind of fun. Or maybe True Dracos would come back with some new cards. That'd be awesome as well. But since we haven't seen new True Draco cards since, I don't know, forever, this is going to be the obvious hits for the deck. The deck is a great deck, don't get me wrong, but it's been a great deck for a very long time. Dracos never went to like tier 2. They went from like tier 1 to the very least tier 1.5 for a very long while. And it's obvious that this deck will be hit. No question in my mind. Up next, Into the Void. Now, I'm debating on whether to have this card go to limited or semi-limited. I think semi-limited, it still would see play because it's still such a good deck thinner, but limited, it would not. I think that would be the thing with Into the Void, in my opinion. Looking at Into the Void, I think this card is phenomenal. I mean, if you have 3 more cards in your hand, you draw 1 card. Then end phase, you discard your hand. But if you're looking to make combo off, you're looking to pop off, you're looking to get 1 good turn 1, that's all you care about. Into the Void is a card you need. If you want the best turn 1 and you don't care about turn 2 because by turn 2 you'll be dead or they'll be dead, yeah, Into the Void's a card you must have at 3-ups. It's a deck thinner, better than Upstart Goblin because you don't give him 1,000 life points with the new time ruling that we're having a problem with. So, looking for Into the Void, yeah, it's a phenomenal card. And to be honest with you, I really do think that this card will be hitting the balance. It's once again, a no question to me. Oh, really quickly, guys, I'm trying to slow down the way I talk. I know at times I talk fast, I speak really quickly, and I do catch myself, and I do try to slow it down because I do have people, once again, someone hit me up on Instagram, as well as another person hit me on Facebook, like a day or 2 later, a different person, saying, listen, man, I love your content, but you talk really fast. I just want to apologize to you guys because I really do try to make it so everyone can understand what I'm saying. I get really excited about these cards, and when you're excited about something, you're a bit excited about anything, you talk really fast, like really fast. Growing up in my household, nobody really spoke English. Everyone spoke mostly Spanish and Italian. So as a kid, all I heard was and I'm sitting there going, yep, that's normal. So, and then when I go to school, I always had problems with speaking. I actually had to go through some stuff for speaking. So I am trying, guys. I really am trying. But you gotta realize, I love this game. And I speak really fast because I'm really passionate about these cards. And whether you agree with me or disagree with me, it's inconsequential in the passion we both share. Obviously, you're watching a video of a guy sitting in his chair in his house talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card games. It's better funny cat videos because you're passionate about the game too. So at least understand that I'm just really passionate. I do apologize to those who can't hear me, who maybe have English as a second language or any other thing. I'm just trying to just talk about these cards that I love so much. Let's talk about semi-limited to 2. Okay, they're going to be 1. I was gonna put this limited as a lulz, as like a joke, but I just thought it was really dumb. But they're going to be 1, definitely should be semi-limited. It definitely is one of the best floodgates in the game. I think arguably the best floodgate card we've seen, I'm gonna say since Anti-Spell Fragrance. That was the last time I think we've seen like a floodgate where we're like, Jesus, should we really hit this on a ban list? That's what this card basically is. And I think even putting this card at 2, I don't want to put the 1 for the memes, but definitely to 2, I think it's hilarious. I think this card's broken. Once again, Konami has made their money on it, and it really is a card that's great for control players, but it depends what Konami's releasing. If Konami already knows their new tier 1 deck, they already know what they're bringing out. And I'll tell you right now, if Control's a new tier 1 deck, then yeah, this card would not get hit. But if Control's not their new tier 1 deck, and historically speaking around Nationals, they never really made Control the best deck for Nationals, I think we'll see more of a mid-range, or maybe even a combo a deck, then I think we would see this card get hit. I think it would be very, very easy to see this card get hit. Another card is going to be Summon Limited. Second best floodgate in the game. Summon Limited's insane and so good that not only Control players are using it, but anyone, especially like Thunder Dragon players, they're using this. Mid-range decks like Sky Strikers, they're using this. They just don't care because this card's really good. Once you have an established board presence, you flip this bad boy up and you limit the amount of plays your opponent can do. Now, I will say, if we see Harpy's Feathers to come off the ban list, maybe these cards will not get hit. But looking at them right now, yeah, I would totally see this card. These cards should absolutely be hit if we're not getting Harpy's Feathers off anytime soon. No longer limited, as I just typed it like this because I'm lazy. Pantheism of the Monarchs. This card goes to 3, the deck still does nothing. Maybe if an amazing player go tier 1.5. If you're from Nebraska, this deck's tier 0. It's just, this card's not doing much in the game right now. This card will not be doing nothing when the card's at 3 because the game is still so broken. I do like Monarchs a lot. I do enjoy Monarchs. But I always feel like Monarchs are always a couple of cards short of completing a better board and having enough cards to proceed into the next turn. Because Monarchs, as crazy as it sounds, is mid-range. And I mean, there was a combo build a long time ago, but they're mostly mid-range. And that's what Monarchs are. And I think with Pantheism coming to 3, it allows the deck to focus more on the mid-range plays. Obviously drawing more Pantheisms. Obviously trying to cycle more than anything else. but it's still not enough for this current meta, current game state. And maybe Konami won't take this card off the ban list, but I really think it should come off. I think it's time for this card to come off the ban list. I'm not surprised if it doesn't, but if it does come off the ban list, I wouldn't be surprised either. Then we have some more Heritage. You know, don't read it. The card does nothing. I mean, yeah, you can search for the equip spell. You can play that card that you like. I think you overturn the Scar and you add a equip spell to your hand and you get some more Heritage and you play it with the same name. Oh, it's so it plays. It's a terrible card. When Konami first hit this card, it made sense, but now it's so old. Its last printing was, I think, not Shadows of Infinity was the original printing. It was Dark Edition 4 was the last printing of similar Heritage. Like, no, come on, Konami. Like let this card. No one's gonna go. Yes, my similar Heritage deck's gonna be like the best deck in the game right now. And they say that they're casual. Let them dream. Like this card is nothing else other than that. But yeah, Paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below, and I'm serious. What card, if you had the chance for any card in the ban list, would you take off or put it on the ban list? Limited, semi-limited, banned, take off from ban. Let me know in the comment section down below. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos. You have a great day.